So if you own a business or you're starting a business in Canada, there's going to be involvement from all different forms of government in your business. There's municipal government, which is town or city government. There's provincial government, and then there's national or federal government. So when it comes to the municipal government, they care about things like a business license, building permits, zoning bylaws, and things like that for your business. And when it comes to the provincial government, they care that your business is registered, that you're compliant with provincial sales tax, and that maybe you have other licenses like a liquor license or a restaurant license. And when it comes to the federal government, they care about things like GST, making sure that you are collecting and remitting and filing that, and also filing your income taxes each year. So again, there are the three different forms of government in Canada, and they all have some form of involvement in a business that you're setting up and operating. So the thing to be aware of when it comes to those separate forms of government and their involvement in your business is that they're completely separate, and they don't really, in most cases, communicate, know, or care what's going on with the other institutions, the other departments, or things like that. So when it comes to a municipal government, for example, there might be a department that oversees business licenses, there might be a department that oversees zoning bylaws for business, and then another department that's overseeing building permits. And typically these different departments are not communicating that much unless, for example, maybe you're applying for your business license for the first time and it has to get approved and checked for building permits and for zoning bylaws. But after that, when you're renewing your municipal business license, those other departments are not involved. They don't care. They don't know what's going on. Likewise, with the provincial government, what's happening with your PST really has nothing to do with your business registration. Those are two very different organizations. And the same thing with the federal government. The Department of GST is not very involved with the Department of Income Taxes. And when it comes to cross-jurisdictional governments, like for example, the GST department with the federal government, they have no idea if you have a municipal business license in your town or city. They don't know, they don't care, that's none of their business. And then on a provincial level, like with provincial sales tax, that department doesn't know about GST, they don't care, they don't talk to the GST department with the federal government. And then even with municipal business licenses, in my observation, a lot of municipalities don't know, don't care if your business is actually registered with a provincial business registry. Some will check for it and others won't. So sometimes people come to me and they might have missed something like filing their GST, and then they're concerned that the provincial government is going to deactivate their business, or they didn't get their municipal business license and they're concerned that they're going to get maybe like a fine from the federal government or something like that. But it really doesn't work like that. All those departments, all those institutions, all those layers of government, they all stay in their own lane for the most part, and there's really not much connectivity. So it's really on you, the business owner, to bring that all together and make sure you're compliant in all areas, with all departments, with all levels of government when it comes to starting and operating your business. Because yes, you are required to do that, and there are penalties if you fail to comply. But again, there's not just like one agency that's going to come to you and say, hey, you didn't, set up your municipal business license, you didn't set up PST, and you didn't file GST. Because those examples, those are coming from 3 different levels of government and 3 different departments within those levels of government. And again, they're not communicating with each other. They don't know, they don't care. It's on you to know and to care. So hopefully this video was useful. If so, please click like, and feel free to come check out my YouTube channel here, where I currently have nearly 300 videos that cover business management and business startup topics. And many of them are based on Canadian content, and then even some Saskatchewan content, which is where I'm based.